Bros, this is the LG Wang, the LG Wing, the LG Wing Wang. From the outside, it looks like your normal everyday smartphone. But, you ready for this? Check this out. Bros, that's cool. Okay, this is really cool. But, is it very useful? Hold on.
Alright, so this is a chicken, and this right here is a chicken wing. Now, the LG wing is pretty similar to a chicken wing in that they're not very useful. This chicken cannot fly. Most chickens can't fly, actually. Can you fly? No, she can't fly. So what purpose does the wing solve? I don't know. And that's basically the entire deal with an LG wing. It doesn't really do much.
Alright, so in the first couple days that I had this phone, I was flipping it all the time. It was literally like I was back in 2016 with my fidget spinner, fidgeting my fidget spinner. It didn't stop. Really, I found that I wasn't actually flipping it to do anything useful with it. I was just flipping it because it's cool. There is pretty much two reasons why I would use the flipping thing. The first is when watching videos. Watching videos on a normal phone, like horizontally, you gotta hold it sideways and then the weight kind of holds it down and it's uncomfortable. You don't really want to do that for a long period of time. But when you flip it out, you can hold it like you do a normal smartphone. And then when you're playing videos, you have your controls down there at the bottom. So that's kind of cool. The other useful thingy with the flippy thingy is being able to use a calculator on one screen and like have a spreadsheet or something on the top screen. That's cool. But really, otherwise, there is no reason to have it open. The majority of the time, I hold it and use it like I would a normal smartphone. And as a normal smartphone, it's not bad. The performance, it's good. It doesn't have the latest processor, but I don't really care about the processor. As long as it performs well, it's great. It has, I think, about 8 gigs of RAM, and it starts at, balls.
It has 256 gigs of storage.
Okay, so for the camera on the Wing is one big pile of disappointing hot garbage. It's terrible. It's bad. Well, so the photos, the resulting photos aren't, they're good. They're not pixel level, they're not iPhone level, but they're good. However, opening the camera is a disaster. The reason being, there is like so much shutter lag. So here, I'm gonna double press the power button. Camera's gonna open. I'm gonna try to take a photo and it doesn't work. You see, shutter lag. It takes forever to take a photo. And once you finally get a photo out of it, it's a blurry mess. And regardless of the lighting conditions, it just doesn't really work. So if you wanna take a photo with the Wing, you gotta pull out the camera, you gotta be very patient with it, and hopefully you have decent lighting. Take the picture, wait a couple seconds, don't move right away. The photo will eventually go through, and what you get isn't bad. It's good. You have a standard lens and then 2 wide angles. The second wide angle is it's a little weird. When you have it in your Wing mode, there's like a gimbal kind of a thing, and you can kind of move it around, and that's what it's using that second wide angle lens for. There's no, the fingerprint sensor, it's in display. So inside the display, they have a fingerprint reader, and I very much so miss the rear fingerprint sensor on like basically every other phone. Because this thing, there's no good way of like when you're usually with like a rear facing fingerprint sensor, you pull out your phone and your finger is sitting right on the sensor. But here, you gotta sort of, if you're not looking, it's very difficult. So I can be putting my finger here, it's not doing anything, put it here, not doing anything. So now I gotta look down, try to hold my finger there, and you gotta hold it there for a while compared to your standard fingerprint sensor, and it's just kind of a pain. So I find myself a lot of times just putting in my PIN. Okay, so who is this phone for? Well, I've got to say, I love this phone just simply for the purpose of showing it off. Because This isn't normal. And when you show somebody, look at what my phone can do, they think this is great. So part of what's fun about it is just showing people. Now, once you've shown them once, they don't really care. So after you've shown all of your friends and they all know what your phone does, well, then you just kind of have a normal phone. So LG no longer makes phones, but you can still buy these used. And this didn't come out all too long ago. So if you're somebody looking for a flagship level smartphone, you can get these used for about $300. But why would you when you can get like a Pixel 5a? You're gonna spend a little bit more, but you're gonna have a much better software experience. And you know what? You won't be missing much.
Dudes, I forgot to record an outro, so this is the end of the video. Bye-bye.